What is going on, YouTube audience? It is OG Mentor TGN, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys something that's very, very awesome that you guys are going to be wanting to check out and see. So today, as you guys can see on screen, DCUO is bringing us a development update on an anniversary event, and also they're going to be bringing us a lot more things if you guys stay tuned and go ahead and continue watching. But before I start this off, guys, please, if we can get a good big old smack of at least 30 likes on this video. Each like helps and spreads this video around to multiple places. But other than that, let's go ahead and start this video off. So it says, hello DCUO, please take a moment to catch up on the latest news and announcements in this development update. Today we'll be able to tell you guys about the status of our new plans, share a few initiatives, and look ahead onto our focus next year, including episode 27, open episodes, what's next in 2017, and a new anniversary event, which is going to be the Anti-Monitor. So as you guys already know, they have released episode 27, Amazon Fury Part 3, which was a large DLC content release, which brought us 2 raids, 1 alert, 1 duo, and a whole bunch of solos, and just plenty much more that came with Amazon Fury. Now, as well, if you guys haven't heard, open episodes are back out, and they're going to be out until December 31st. And they're going to end on that day, probably after reset. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump straight into what's next in 2017. So it says, looking ahead, our previously announced plans remain unchanged from the last development update, but we would like to give you more insight into what we were focusing on as we approach 2017. So right now, as you guys all know, our focus is large content releases. So it says, first, just to doubly reiterate, we are continuing development on large content releases, obviously the episodes, similar to what you are experiencing with Amazon Fury 3. We know how important new story, new characters, and new primary progression is to everyone's fun in the game, and we are very pleased so far with the new gear system implemented in episode 27. While we are looking at feedback for minor improvements, the core concept of the best gear being on the vendor, auto-leveling drop gear, and so on remains the plan going forward. So that's something that they're going to be focusing on doing. It's not going to be like it was back when we had DLCs every month. And me personally, I think that is a great thing to do for DCUO, especially seeing how it'll give everyone more time and make it more worth it for us to spend money on our legendary and membership. So we're not just going and completing the gear within like a few days, and after that just sitting there doing nothing as our membership runs out. So that's very smart. So the next thing that we have is focus the stats revamp. As you know, the stats revamp work is ongoing. We had originally hoped that there might be some chance for the revamp to occur before episode 27, but discovered additional work in several areas, including some in addressing your early feedback. So here is what they have accomplished so far. The revamp all player stats is ready, as long with revamping all item and gear stats, revamping all NPC stats, remove advanced mechanics and weapon mastery bonus damage, and remove power points. All of this is ready. So the things that are not ready and things that they still need development time to fix is to enhance supercharges, modify power and power regeneration, just powers based on removal of advanced mechanics bonus damage, and that's pretty much it. So the plan right now is to complete work on 3 powers: mental, ice, and electricity, 1 of each role. And then they're going to be moving forward to build to the test server to move and begin testing the revamp overall. Now at that point, players will be able to form complete and balanced groups with these 3 powers and play through the game's content on test. This will primarily help us to start to identify problem areas in the content itself. Also, it will allow us to get early feedback on the power adjustments so that we can address and incorporate that feedback as much as we can on the test of the powers. From there, we expect to wrap up the rest of the stats revamp and continue to deepen the overall progression system. Now, as you guys can see, Ver, which is our lead systems designer for DCUO, said, next year, one of our major goals is to create horizontal progression. We want to create more choices and more avenues of success. We want you to increase the breadth of your character and not just your combat rating. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And as well, it says we are incredibly excited about this, but we are not far enough in development yet to share more in the way of specific details. We eagerly look forward to being able to do so next year. Now, here's the big thing, guys. This is what they're going to be giving us for our anniversary, pretty much next year. That's going to start. It says focus, create new limited time events. We do have a confession to make, and we have been working on a little surprise for everyone. In addition to large content releases, we are also working on new limited time events. These events will launch, be playable for a period of time, and retire for a period of time, and then return later. Perhaps yearly, perhaps more often. With this, we will continue our mantra of trying new things. Now, Jackster Emmerd, which is Studio CEO for Daybreak, says that events make logging in each day more special, and it makes it more of like that I know I've got to get on and complete that event before it ends type of feel. So it says, now you might be thinking that that sounds like a lot like our seasonal events. In some ways, yes, but in other ways, not all of these events will be more substantive, as in real, engaging content to play. Accessible to virtually the entire player population, dripping with cool new rewards, and provide even more to do between each large content release. Now, for example, the new anniversary event, which is going to be coming out in 2017, it says, surprise! We always like to give a little gift to our players at the anniversary, but this year we really wanted to step it up. An item? No. A style? Definitely not good enough. Content? That is what we need to do. Let's do that. This January, we will see the launch of the first of these new limited time events in celebration of DC Universe Online's 6th anniversary, and we are here to spoil virtually everything about it right now. If spoilers aren't your thing, you should definitely leave and stop reading. Now, the Anti-Monitor is one of the most dangerous entities in the universe. When something major happens in DC, it often involves this guy. He is literally capable of destroying entire universes by breaking it apart into antimatter brick by brick. And now he has sights set on ours. The endless instability of our timeline, thanks to future Batman, future Lex Luthor, and crisis after crisis. He has drawn his deadly stare. And that was said by S.J. Near to Prey, which is our creative director for DC Universe Online. Now, it says, when we first were designing the new anniversary event, I asked myself, what is one villain in the universe that everyone in DC Universe, good and evil, have to be united to battle? Who threatened the very existence of DC World? The answer was obvious. It was the Anti-Monitor. And that was said by Jackster, the studio CEO. Now, new open world missions, Metropolis Antimatter Invasion Zone. That's going to be the new area you guys are going to be going to check out this new event that is going to be brought to all of us. It says travel forward travel forward, sorry guys, in time to an unimaginable future, our future, and to a new version of Metropolis where Korgian invasion from Antimatter Universe is weakening the last of Earth's defenses. Open your mission journal and look forward monitoring the situation to begin the event missions. Now, level required is going to be 5. All players will be increased to their future combat rating of 230 as they travel through time to Korgian Metropolis. And it has 1 weekly and 3 daily missions. There's going to be a new 8-player raid, and it's going to be called Centennial Collapse. I'm sorry. It says, with our Earth on the brink of destruction, it will be up to you to face the Anti-Monitor in this dark, possible future, and to do whatever it is necessary before we are all destroyed. Open your on-duty menu and look for Centennial Collapse under the Events tab. Level required obviously is 5, and all players will be increased to their future combat rating of 230 as they go to Korgian Metropolis. And there as well is going to be a daily lockout. Now, there's going to be new gear, collections, feats, and more for you guys to complete and get more skill points and to obviously level up. It says earn a new event currency, Cord Coins. Unlock a new gear and style set inspired by the Anti-Monitor himself. Now this gear is going to be vendor only as well, like they're doing with the Fallen God gear. It's going to be all up in the vendor, and that's obviously going to be the best gear for you guys to get. Now it says it's going to be available on the vendor for Cord Coins, and it's going to auto level to your current item level / combat rating. It's going to max out equal to Epic, which is purple gear, drop gear, and Amazon Fury Part 3. Now it says set bonus feat that provides bonus Cord Coins from completing the raid, and also it says find a new auto leveling gear set, what is going to be dropped. Auto levels to your current average item level / combat rating, and it's going to utilize an existing style. And it says maxes out to Epic, Purple, Dropped Gear, and Amazon Fury Part 3. Now, you're going to be able to discover collections for a title and a new aura, which is going to be the Azure Misted Aura. Plus, there's going to be new base items, consumables, and more. So, as they have said, we hope that you are excited about stopping the Earth's near certain future destruction as we are. And we hope that you will tune into our live stream, which is today on November 29th, if you guys are watching today. And it's going to be to see the event in action and learn more. This anniversary may just be the best one yet. But other than that, guys, as you can see, there's so much that these guys are going to be doing to go and bring us this awesome content. And they're going to be actually trying to do a lot more when it comes to having anniversary events than giving, you know, your simple base item or your emblem or, you know, your styles. They're actually going to be bringing out gear, feats, and like pretty much like a whole little mini DLC for you guys to go ahead and play. But other than that, guys, I hope you've watched up to this point. If you have, I hope this video was extremely informative to you. And pretty much, yeah, just stay tuned, guys. It's going to be really awesome. 2017 is going to be holding a lot, and I mean a lot of good content for you guys to go ahead and check out. But other than that, I am your host for this video, OG Mentor TGN. And as I said in the beginning, if you guys can leave at least 30 likes on this video or more if we can get there, I'd appreciate it. But other than that, let's go ahead and hope 2017 brings us something very awesome. And I will see you guys in the next video I make. And as well, also, thank you everyone for 3,000 subscribers. I'm still kind of planning out what I'm going to do on that. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.